Hello friends. Today I will be discussing about the April lunchtime 2020 Division 2 first problem. It's fairly simple problem as if you read the problem you will get a very clear understanding that just read it once. I'm just going through it. They are saying that there are n players available and for each valid I there is either a defender or a forward and it has a price pi and the sum of the prices must not exceed $100. Okay, so the total cost of the team must be $100 and you already spent S dollars. Now the question is in yes or no that whether you can buy a defender and one forward so that it doesn't exceed the price limit. And it's fairly a very cakewalk problem. As usual, the first problem in cook-off is always like this type only. So this is how the input will go like test case, then the number of input arrays, then the S value, and it will contain n separate special integers, and it will contain another array which will be denoting 0, 1 like that, and 0 is for the defender which indicates, and 1 is for the forward player. So this is how the font goes like. Okay, so suppose there are 4 players. You have already spent $90. Now you have 10 more dollars left. Now two adders are given like this, and prices are indicated in 3865, and below this 010 indicates whether the player is a forward or a defender. And for the first explanation we can see that if we choose the first player, that is the player with the 3 price and the third player with 6, we can easily buy it within the range. So don't go by the test case. The simple logic is you need to find the minimum cost defender and the minimum cost forward and just add those, and if you get it within 100 then it's a yes, otherwise it's a no. Clear? So for this case, for this test case, you will see that you have already spent $90. Now 5765 are the respective prices of the forwards and the defenders. Now you can see that there are two zeros, that means two defenders, and each have price 1, so the 5. So the minimum will be 5 among the defenders, and among the forwards the minimum is 6. 5 plus 6 is 11, and since we have spent 90, 90 plus 11 is 101, which is obviously greater than 100, so the answer is no. So clearly we will need to find the minimum defender and the minimum forward. The code is very simple and I have already written it in the Codechef compiler, so I will be explaining it step by step. First we will be taking this array input stuff, the two array inputs and all. Then we can do it like this. We will be initializing mean forward and mean defense, any variable, and initialize it with a maximum value. Okay, now we will scan the loop for one time, and if we get a defender, okay, so 0 indicates a defender, which is obviously, if it's true, then we will be just initializing the mean, the updating the mean value for the defender. I think I did slide variable check. Okay, so this will be mean defender and this will be forward. Okay, so I have to change it a bit here as well. Mean defender and forward. So otherwise, if we get a 1, which is a forward, if we get a forward So if we get a forward player also, we will be updating the minimum forward. So after this loop scans, we will be getting the minimum forward cost player and the minimum defender cost player and the S value that we have already spent. So we will be adding those, and if it is just less than equal to 100, then we will be printing S, otherwise we will be printing. So I will be just copying this and submit this thing. So it's a fairly simple problem. It's literally a cakewalk problem. So see, yeah. So that's it.